Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to the Lifetime IC. I'm your host, Tommy Cunningham, here to talk about his top 4 tips for using either a driving to the airport or or driving down to Florida during a hurricane or or being down there in a hurricane like during a with no power and like what are the top essentials that I think you need to do. For like number one what I recommend you guys do is have a backup plan. For instance, if you guys' backup plan is to get a car and go down there, do that. And if you guys are even looking at, like, for instance, their different stuff they got down there, like for instance, looking for like stuff like to look around. Plus, like, also another thing that I recommend you guys do is do your research on the local principals of like what do they do down there during like a flood emergency. Just in case if you guys go down there to the beach and they have like a coastal flooded watch. So like for instance, you guys might also, if you guys don't have like phone service, what I recommend is you guys take videos so when you guys get like done with all of your travels, they can show you like all around, like for instance, like for instance, like at the different stuff that they got down there. Like for instance, like looking at one of my favorite websites, which is um, RadioReference.com, which is a great website for people like who's on a trip and you guys are wanting to listen to like liftoff communications. This right here is like some good notifications because they can help you guys out. Because like for instance, if you guys are like in the range of like the Kennedy Space Visitor Center or like the Kennedy Space Center, you guys can pick up like radio frequencies of like the Kennedy Space Center if that's available, which I think that is really nice because every time I've been down there to like Cocoa Beach, I always listen to like their different radio transmissions. So like for instance, I always wonder like how safe would a single place be like in an emergency. So that's for instance like if your town or place has a flooding emergency, if the grid goes offline, plus like also if you guys don't have any communication with your family and stuff, that's the part where you guys need to wonder, like, what are we going to do? So right there, that's the part that we are going to be talking about. It's because that many different people don't even know about the different radio technology that they that many different people in the state of Indiana that can use like stuff like this, which is like really kind of helpful information. So like for instance, if you guys are in like Lawrence County and you guys are wanting to listen to, like, for instance, you guys see the local ambulance, and then after that, you guys are wondering, hey, where is that ambulance going to? And then after that, you guys have the option of listening to the Lawrence County Fire Dispatch or the fire department, fire dispatch, the sheriff's dispatch, or an EMS dispatch. Now, all of those all get simple. Now, all those get like simple answers. So, like for instance, like on the each place has like an IFE, which is like really nice sometimes. Sometimes they got different radio stuff. And sometimes, which is really nice, like on an aircraft, if you guys ever do, like get to go on one, you guys get to go see, like for instance, like number one, you guys can go see like the many different radio percentages. Plus you guys also get to go see, like for instance, the many different people that uses this kind of stuff, which I think which is really neat. Which also, if you guys could use like lots and lots of different help, like for instance, like in your flights and stuff, you guys can also go find out what the many different people likes to use, and like for instance, like what your county or your state people use, like in like a actual emergency. Which, like for instance, that's if your grid goes down, if there's like a national emergency. Like for instance, if you guys have anything like that, that's like what I seriously recommend you guys do. So like also, it's like also if you guys are ever wanting to look around like at the different radio stuff, if you guys want to go check out like the many different places that you guys can go and find out like different stuff, I recommend the two websites, ready.gov and radio station world. Now let me get that website for you. radiostationworld.com. Emergency alerts save lives. So that right there. So this is what that website looks like. So that right there just actually shows you Like, what is there to look at in these different counties? So, like, for instance, like right here, this is what that radio station .world looks like. So, like, for instance, you guys got Morgan, which got a good radio station here, which is the Fairmont stations, which, like, right here, like WKKW, like WKRM, like WGYE, and WFSP. So if you guys ever want to listen to those radio stations, I highly recommend you guys look around, like in your local areas, because you guys might find like different radio stations that play different varieties of music. So like sometimes a station might play top 40, classic rock, classic country, and regular country, like sometimes like at the all same time. Which that right there we got to look at sometime. And I'll probably do a video on that in my upcoming series. If you guys liked today's video, and if you guys thought today's video was interesting, make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. And remember, if you guys are not yet subscribed to Life Tommy C, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, ding that notification bell, and I will see you guys back in another video. I'll probably be making 2 videos tomorrow, so please be aware on that. I might talk about my morning in the morning and talk about my afternoon. Alright guys, that's it. Have a great day, and I'll see you back on the Life of Tommy C.